Meantime, President Trump's daughter-in-law and campaign advisor, Lara Trump, is stumping on behalf of him in Montgomery County.
And a short time ago, she launched the Women for Trump Coalition at Valley Forge Casino Resort. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Holden is there. So, Joe, how was the turnout, and did they address the controversy surrounding the president?
They did indeed, as would be expected, but not going to it directly. The Women for Trump 2020 launching their efforts right here in King of Prussia to secure a second term for the president. Now talking crowd size, the lower ballroom at the Valley Forge Casino was full. About 95% of those in attendance were women. Speakers took selfies of the size of the crowd to hopefully intend to get the president's attention on Twitter. The president has been frequent on Twitter this morning, about 8 tweets I've counted at last check. Now, the event is still underway. There is a panel at the moment. Those I spoke with in the crowd expressed varying degrees of interest in politics. Many credit the president for their own positive financial circumstances. A handful of women indicated they had never engaged in political events before 2016. Now, many were quick to defend Donald Trump concerning his comments on Twitter over the weekend concerning U.S. Congresswomen that have been widely criticized as racist and xenophobic. The president's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, was the featured speaker.
I always say that I think this president will easily be reelected because he has delivered on all the promises he made in 2016 and so many more, right? Despite the fact that he has had that 93% negative media coverage, by the way, 93%, constant attacks from the Democrats, constant attacks by Hollywood. Everybody seems to be out to get him, yet he has done so many incredible things in 2.5 years. So I'm very confident that he will be reelected. In fact, I would venture to say that more women are going to come out and vote for Donald Trump in 2020 than 2016.
Also in attendance, former Congressman Lou Barletta. Barletta, the former Hazleton mayor, was among the first to support Donald Trump in the 2016 primaries. Now, he was challenging Senator Bob Casey. Of course, he lost in trying to obtain that Senate seat. Barletta and others again pointing to the prominence of Pennsylvania in the 2020 election cycle. And of course, in the Philadelphia area now, for the Republican side, it appears we are off and running. Reporting live outside the Valley Forge Casino Hotel in King of Prussia, I'm Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Joe, thanks very much.